Obi-Wan watching Anakin try to flip over him and wondering how many limbs he should cut off. 19 years on Tatooine. Hey Anakin, where the heck did you learn how to make yourself look younger as a Force ghost? Not from a Jedi. Teacher, the rule of two states that, in order to add a Sith apprentice, you must subtract one. Dooku. Makes sense. Teacher, and you helped convince Anakin to join the dark side. Dooku. I did. Teacher, do you see, now that by adding Anakin you were subtracting yourself? My state is bigger than your state. Alaska. Oh, I don't think so. The Sith have returned to destroy the Jedi. 2 to 4 Sith versus 10,000 plus Jedi. I used to own Darth Vader. Sure Waldo, let's get you to bed. Duck it US Army droideka. When you send Padme's daughter to live a life of wealth and luxury as a princess, but send her son to live as a dirt farmer on a backwater dump of a planet. I have the power to save the one you love. Hol up Anakin, you got a girlfriend? The guy in the theater behind Anakin and Palpatine overhearing the tragedy of Darth Plagueis and wondering if he can also learn this power. I just realized Obi-Wan lives in an Anakin-proof house. High ground. Sand. I don't know what the actual function of gun droids are at this point. I'm too afraid to ask. When you spend countless hours meticulously planning your own squidnapping just to endure all the bullshit and near-death experiences while being rescued by Anakin and Obi-Wan, not to worry, we are still flying half a ship. If Anakin used one of his 2 brain cells, I'm too weak. Don't kill me. He's weak. I guess Sith are weak. I won't become one. Written and directed by George Lucas. Dear Jindelt Star vs. Chad TIE Defender. Galaxy-wide Manhattan project required to build 2. Shield generated from nearby forest moon. Boom boom hole. Crank out thousands on some outer rim backwater. Has own shield generator. No boom boom hole. Clone Wars Seasons 1 to 2. Clone Wars Seasons 3 to 7. If there were 10,000 Jedi and Order 66 killed 99% of them, there are still 100 survivors. But that would mean that Order 66 was quite ineffective. Order 66 killed most of the Jedi, especially the ones on Coruscant, so that Palpatine was able to turn the Republic into the Empire. On the other hand, there are still enough survivors to make new stories about them, so shut the duck up. Why does the Australian outback look like it's about to tell us the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Pain. Suffering. Something terrible has happened. Young Skywalker is in pain. Terrible pain. It's settled then. We will arrange therapy support for Anakin at once. Checkmate Obi-Wan. Civilized music stops. Ashoka? Is there an Ashoka? Do you mean Ahsoka? Society. The Clone Wars is a kids show. The Clone Wars. Mind control zombie parasites. Genocide. Sex trafficking. Political terror West Sim. Cassian and a sneaking up behind an Imperial guard and ending their life in an instant. Anakin in Episode 1. Anakin in Episode 2. Anakin in the Clone Wars. Anakin in Revenge of the Sith. Vader in Rebels and the original trilogy. The moment you realize that when Anakin killed all the separatist leaders on Mustafar, that all battle droids would get decommissioned. Lie down. Try not to Roger a lot. Will you press the button? You now know every lightsaber combat form. But, you speak only prequel quotes. It's settled then. Battalions in the Galactic Republic be like 501st, 212th, 41st, 104th, 327th. Battalions in the Galactic Empire be like 501st, 212th, 41st, 104th, 327th. Star Wars fans are debating whether the franchise belongs to men or women. Star Wars is for not just the men, but the women. And the children too. Nera, sir, what is that she keeps calling us? Nera, it means brother. It's enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay. Anakin's the father, isn't he? No. What if I were to say to you Misa been a bad girl? I joined the dark side because I'm a Sith. I joined the dark side because it was cool. I joined the dark side because I disagreed with the Jedi ideals and how involved in politics they have become. The CIS were the bad guys because they allowed slavery. How much were the clones being paid? As messed up as it still was, the clone soldiers were not children. They aged and matured twice as quickly. Do you think Cameron Monaghan himself uses Cal's hair customizer in Survivor to know if a certain hairstyle would look good on him? Sir, this is a restaurant at Galaxy's Edge. I don't get paid enough for this shit. When UFO people keep insisting aliens are officially confirmed, trust me, bros are no good out here. I need something more real. Darth Sidious after his fight with Yoda, knowing he has to go to work tomorrow as Senator Palpatine and hold a meeting with the Jedi Council. Duck you and I'll see you tomorrow. Palpatine, it's about time we recruit a new Sith Lord, but to maintain balance there can only be two of us. Dooku. And I'm one of those two, right? Marvel. You have mutation, but we do not grant you the rank of mutant. This is outrageous, it's unfair. Ahsoka Tano in 2008. She's a menace to the entire franchise. Ahsoka Tano in 2020. She was a hero, I just couldn't see it. Revenge of the Sith is the most quotable and memorable movie ever. Change my mind. I can't. If you have warriors, now is the time. Rogue One. Have you ever seen civilian genocide, terror West Sin, assassinations, bloody ground battles, rebel soldiers being slaughtered by an evil space wizard, and all the main characters being killed off in the end? No. Rogue One. Would you like to? In this frame, you can see a Jedi in mid-air after being hit by a cannon. New socially distanced cinema looks like the Senate from Star Wars. Looks nothing like him to be honest. Darth Vader looking for the cheeky bastard who sent him a lava lamp on his birthday. Dying in the first movie you appear in. Dying in the first movie you appear in. Coming back as the best antagonist in the Clone Wars. Why are you watching Revenge of the Sith backwards? I like the part where Mace Windu comes back through the window. Anakin gives him his hand back, and they all exit Palpatine's office. Famous artist tries heroin. Wikipedia editors. Steady. We have just received a report from Master Kenobi. He has engaged General Grievous. Things Star Wars fans want on their face. First drink. Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics. 7 beers in. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. Have to trust someone to be betrayed. I never did. Captain Price. Call of Duty. I don't trust him. Obi-Wan and the council don't trust me. If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust. Anakin didn't betray anyone. The scene with Anakin and the younglings isn't sad. This is sad. You said we'd be safe back here. Come on. There's 3 of us, and only one of him. It won't matter. When someone says Clone Wars is bad, because it's a cartoon. Mace Windu wondering why Anakin is getting mad about not being a Jedi Master, even though he gets a comfy council chair. Pad me, glad me, sad me, duck me. Master, do you think the council will be happy with our actions? I would like you to listen to me very carefully, Qui-Gon. We duck the council. Sent to negotiate trade routes. Sparks 6 movies of intergalactic war. Ah, yes, the negotiator. When you're just a droid following orders on the battlefield and some 9-year-old kid blows up the control ship. Is your mom a Star Wars fan? Yeah. Hello there. Hi honey. Is everything alright? Your foster parents are dead. The ring must be destroyed. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Who's this guy? I boiled them. Boiled them all. And not just boiled them. Mashed them and stuck them in a stew too. Every single one of them. Time traveler. Moves a chair. The timeline. Obi-Wan. Padme, let him go. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Mustafa has an ever-changing terrain. Thanks to an active lava flow throughout its lithosphere. If I just wait long enough, your high ground will erode into nothing. Damn, the Jedi Academy's curricula has gotten far more advanced than when I attended. They used to just make us color and shut. Watching Obi-Wan's nameless dragon mount die in Revenge of the Sith. Listening to the Revenge of the Sith audiobook and realizing that Boga sacrificed her life to save her friend during Order 66. Canon and Hera Evolution. Rebel Season 1 to 2. Rebel Season 3. Rebel Season 4. Ahsoka. Why didn't Qui-Gon Jinn respawn at his meditation point after Maul killed him? Is he stupid? The clones CQ'ing their Jedi generals after Order 66 is communicated. The droid army watching the clones helping them in battle. Natalie Portman and Benjamin Millipede are separated after affair. Anakin Skywalker. For reasons we can't explain losing her, so we called in a specialist. Hi, I'm Dr. Oidika. When you're googling Star Killer, but the first result is Star Killer Base, I can't watch anymore. Other Padawans have to go through 5 rigorous tests of skill, courage, flesh, spirit, and insight before they're knighted. Obi-Wan, Anakin and Luke. I've got a hangover. Go beat a Sith or something. Hey, why is there not more pod racing content? Me. Disney. Where's the pod racing? Mother ducker? When someone asks what's one thing you'd change about Obi-Wan, if you had to choose. Not the beard. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Emotional attachment are forbidden, because they could lead to jealousy and fear of loss, and ultimately the dark side of the Force. The only good separatist is a dead separatist. Please stop destroying my home. Republic taxes mean I can't afford to feed my family. We just want planetary autonomy. 29-year-olds. Have mercy. Please. Please. The Earth continuing to revolve around the sun. There is no mercy. Friend, are you a bad guy or a booty guy? Me. If one is to understand the great mystery, one must study all its aspects. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Use Force speed. Also Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. It's a surprise tool that we will literally never use again. Padawan. Terror isn't a weapon the Jedi use. The Sith gene-sided long ago. Kaminoans. Obi-Wan. Looking for Jango Fett. 1 million clones of Jango Fett. Me when the Clone Wars fans argue over who's the best clone. Everyone, stop firing. We are shooting at our own men. Hello there. I'm so obsessed with this gif because Obi-Wan looks like he's so happy, but a little bit nervous to see Dex. He looks like he's picking up Dex for prom. He looks like he's in love. In love with Dex Jetster. Duck you Satine. Obi-Wan wants a big frog thing with 4 arms, not your Hillary Clinton self. I have never recovered from the time I read a comment online where someone said Benedict Cumberbatch looks like the pod race commentators from Star Wars 1, The Phantom Menace. Yeah, I watch Pant for the plot. Do you think Anakin used the Force when he ducked Padme? Imagine the positions you could do with the Force. Me and my friend reading all the news about the abnormal weather and heat waves around the world. With everyone's help, we can stop the climate change before it's too late. Too late for what? For humanity to fall? It already has, and you just can't see it. Wait guys, I can explain. You have 4 lightsaber blades? I only have 2. I only have 1. You guys are using lightsabers? How women think that men want them to dress. How men actually want women to dress. Obi-Wan sits like a diva Kenobi. They look like they were sent to the principal's office, and Obi-Wan is that butch that's gonna throw everyone under the bus and already knows she's gonna get away with it. The boy is dangerous. So that was a ducking accurate statement. Imagine being so badass that when George Lucas needed to cast someone to represent a genetically perfect super warrior, you were his pick. Anakin bot, are you sentient? Yes master. When the cashier asks if I would like to make a donation to the poor, I'm the poor. Me, scrolling videos at 2 AM. YouTube. Wookiee attack deniers. Why won't the US acknowledge the droid attack on the Wookiees? Are you two friends? Prequel, no. Sequel, yes. Anakin's the father, isn't he? Yeah. My smoke detector caught on fire. Ironic, he could save others from doubt, but not himself. How they advertise the chair. How Maul uses the chair. When your teacher is able to quote the prequel, I pledge myself to your teachings. When you finish watching all 6 Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, I want more. Obi-Wan barely surviving a ship crash on Mandalore. Maul. When she says she uses only fans, but there's an AC unit at her house. Liar. Lizzo on stage. Lizzo off stage. Clone Wars fans, when sad music starts playing with a clone trooper on screen. Fear. Some industry analysts think Apple could acquire Disney in the next few years. To avoid FTC bulking, Disney could sell some of its linear TV assets, ABC, FX, etc., or other assets, in order to slim down the company for an acquisition. There's always a bigger fish. Dexter Jettster, the infamous diner owner from Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, is getting his own short story. Oh, it's beautiful. Henceforth you shall be known as Lord Vader. Shouldn't that be Darth Vader? You are my apprentice, but I do not grant you the rank of Darth. What? How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair. How can I be your apprentice and not be a Darth? Take a seat, young Vader. What took you so long? Couldn't find a speeder that I really liked. But now counter him the same way I did when I defeated Master Windu. You never defeated Master Windu. He was winning. You started crying, and I stepped in to save you. No, you're misremembering. I don't recall it going down anything like that. I think you're the one misremembering, Chancellor. Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. That's the point, Obi-Wan. A Jedi's only allegiance should be to the Force, not a code, a political ideology, or a republic. The Jedi are hypocrites, and hypocrisy is evil. When you feel overwhelmed by your disability, remember that he too has no legs. Snips, you forgot your most important lesson. What's that, master? You never go ace to mouth. Visible guilt. I saw children get half off the price of a ticket. What age is considered to be a child? 12 and under, sir. Great. I'll take 2 children and 1 adult ticket please. But you only have 1 child? Oh, no, she's 14. We're 10. We're tall for our age. A protocol droid Sith Lord and bounty hunter walk into a bar. The beer chin stormtrooper. Garbage aim. Die in horrible ways. Needs new recruits after being killed. Not funny. The Chad battle droid. Can be rebuilt after battle. Humorous at all times even in doubt. Can compete with clones in battle. Ice in humorous ways. Me after my son asks why I reply to every hello there with General Kenobi. Some things can't be forgotten. Obi-Wan coming back to tell everyone he killed General Grievous. Anakin joining the dark side. All the dead Jedi. Hey bro, look at what I wrote. 99 wasn't a true soldier. Yeet the child. What fashion companies try to sell men? What men really want. The day after the Jedi Temple fell. You've scrolled too far. You need to rest. Join Obi-Wan by the campfire. It's Server Anakin. I have Watto sleeve detonator. You underestimate explosion noises. The council sends Anakin and Obi-Wan to the important missions. Anakin and Obi-Wan with their one shared brain cell. Oh, it's you. Would you accept a trade for your 2020 Benz AMG? What could possibly be worth $140,000? When you're taking a bath and your Sith apprentice walks in holding a plugged-in toaster. When the time comes, he must be trained. Like you trained his father? Tell you what, why don't I train you and your wife like I trained his father?